welcome back to Frustrated but Faithful. Today's episode number 9. When you're tired of waiting, but God isn't done yet. Oh, this is going to be a good one. I liked it. When I wrote it, I was like, yeah, people are really going to like this. So, welcome back because faith isn't always pretty, but it is powerful. If you're here today, it probably means you're in a season of waiting, like I was, and you're tired, which I get. The promises feel delayed, the silence feels heavy, and you're starting to wonder if God still remembers what he told you. I got to tell you, been there. Woo! Raise my hand right now. Yes, been there. But I got to tell you, do not give up. Do not give up. Lean in because God brought you this far. He ain't going to leave you now. Not at all. No way. So today's episode is for the one who's still trying to hold on. And even when your patience is thin, your hope is shaky, and your faith really is barely there. I've been there. So let's dive in. So segment 1 of this, I want to talk about the weight of waiting because it just can be exhausting. Waiting is one of the hardest things God asks out of us. Capable individuals, people who've been in corporate, people who've been managers, people who've had just everyday jobs where you were capable, you can do your job and you like doing your job, and you feel like you're productive. Right now, no. It exposes everything that we would rather avoid in this season: fears, our doubts, timelines, our expectations. It's easy to believe you missed your chance. I got to tell you, that's the biggest one that you're never going to miss your chance. It's never going to pass you up. It's easy to think God moved on to somebody else, but he didn't. He's even there with you in the silence. It's easy to wonder if maybe, just maybe, you misheard him. But here's what's real. God doesn't do a delay. He does development. Waiting isn't a punishment. It's precision. And that's why this podcast exists, because faith isn't always pretty, but it's powerful. And I've been in that waiting period. I feel your pain. So God builds in the background. That's the biggest thing I think I want to hit home today about. God builds in the background. Listen to me. Just because you can't see movement doesn't mean nothing is happening. God handles the behind the scenes work, definitely. He's working behind the scenes, whether he's talking to you, whether you can see it, whether you can smell it, whether you can dream it. He arranges relationships, new ones. He prepares the right opportunities for you. He strengthens your character. That, again, I want to say, not again, but first, he wants the best version of yourself, and he's going to work on that hard, your character. He shifts what needs to be shifted out of your life and in your life. There are blessings you thought you wanted that God knew would break you if they came too soon. I've been there. I mean, seriously, I still haven't gotten anything I wanted. There are seasons you would beg for that you weren't ready to carry yet. Delay isn't denial. The silence isn't rejection. The wait is strategy. He is strategizing everything for your best character, your best self, rearranging everything. You're going to lose people that you thought were in your life forever. You're going to gain people that you had no idea that you needed in your life. But you're going to get to this point, this moment you feel like quitting. Don't. You ever notice that the moment you feel like giving up is usually the moment right before the breakthrough? That pressure you feel, that frustration, that I'm done, this sucks. Look, are you hearing me up there? Anybody home? I'm done. What's going on? I've waited forever. You'll feel like once you say that, it's not a sign God abandons you. It's a sign you're close to the revelation, close to your healing, close to the door that's about to swing wide open, close to the version of you God has been shaping in secret. See, I get back to the whole character. He wants the best version for you. You're not stuck. You're being positioned. He's got it. And I think people forget that, and I have. And crazy, you know. But I'm back. I mean, that's why I have this podcast, you know. You're going to get to a turning point decision. So here's the choice. And this is the big one. Do you walk away because it feels uncomfortable? Or do you stay faithful because God is still working? And staying faithful, I got to tell you, doesn't mean you feel perfect. Doesn't mean there aren't going to be obstacles. Doesn't mean you're going to still have doubt. Doesn't mean you're never going to break down. It doesn't mean you're not going to have those bad days. It means you trust God with the little strength you have left. You look up and you say, I trust you even when I don't understand. Because even when faith is messy, it's still powerful. So, for the people out there, I've been helping some other people. My website's up and running, or actually, my landing page for taking on clients. Um, I have these experiences I want to share. I want to help build you back up from being stuck, being in the dark, thinking that nothing's working, doors are shut. Look, I got to tell you, during this whole time when he's shaping you and he's refining you and he's building your character, you're gonna have moments of yeah, you're turning back. This sucks. I hate this. But go through it, because when you get to the other side, you're going to really, really be glad you did. Serious. DM me, put a comment down. I'll get back with you. Schedule a free 15-30 minute phone call. I call it elevation or a discovery call, some people call. So, if this episode hit home, share it with somebody who needs to hear it. I always recommend that. And always remember, you might be frustrated, but stay faithful. Seriously, stay faithful. Because faith isn't always pretty, but it is powerful. God bless. Have a great day. Thanks for everything, guys.